course, Six Nations returns this weekend with all three matches being played. England play Scotland. This comes down to really, firstly, discipline, because Scotland against France did give away a lot of penalties in the first half and were very inconsistent. The defence is a worry. Scotland's defence is a worry. Their discipline and Finn Russell. Now, if he has a good game, and he is capable of these good games, and I did criticise him in a previous video, but I think I had a right to because the previous games he had, he's a liability. And if you look on Twitter and you're following the Twitter feed of the last Scotland match, the Scottish fans or those watching as neutrals were like, this guy is costing Scotland the game. Now, I did feel that Scotland looked more structured with Labour at 10, Price at scrum half, and Horne at 12. Now, Horne's still going to be the inside centre. I have no doubt on that. Having Hugh Jones there in the first game was an absolute poor coach decision by Townsend. And Gregor Townsend has to take some of the criticism for how badly the defence are playing, because the defence are a sieve. They are. The tries they are conceding are not acceptable. But yes, they only conceded 2 against France, but that was still too many. They were very easily defended if the defence wasn't so porous. So the two things have got to work in favour of Scotland. The defence tightens up. Finn Russell has a brilliant game if he's selected, because I'm not the coach, and I'm assuming Gregor Townsend's seen a lot of this criticism online from the media and from neutrals like me going, this guy is... Sometimes the best thing for a player is to drop them, get them at the far end line, let them work on their game. England, on the other hand, I think keep Joseph at centre. He's an attacking ball runner, and he's, I think, a quicker player than Ben Teo. He's more rounded than Teo. And you've got a choice of 3 wingers to really play. You've got Noel, May, and Watson. Maybe I could put Jack Noel at fullback and drop Mike Brown. That would be my opinion. I'm not a big fan of Mike Brown. I understand what he brings to the game, but he constantly, there's winding up the opposition, and then there's like, well, we can't fight in rugby anymore. You get a suspension, so what's the point of doing it? Because sometimes the opposition will just bite you and, well, beat you, wind them up, they win. Scotland and England games have always been fiery encounters. They're always very close. I believe Scotland will step it up for this game, but I think England will have too much. Italy, France. France are in disarray. They've suspended players, including Tay Thomas. If you haven't seen the video I've done on it, please check my playlist. It is up there. There was a late night drinking binge after Scotland defeat, ill discipline, and there was allegations of assault. So all is not well in France. Their best players have been dropped, and 6 others have been thrown out of the squad or internally suspended for a period of time. The Federation are furious, but here's the thing: they've just weakened themselves further. Who do they bring in to replace these guys? I've done a video on why I think France get the wooden spoon. I've done a video of the decline of French rugby. They're up on my channel if you want to check them out. I think Italy will be annoyed at how they've been in games, or for periods of games, and the tries they've scored have been brilliant. The play they have... Excuse me? The way Italy have played... I've said an fit. The way Italy have played... They've shown a lot of positive signs, and there are signs that, you know, all is not lost, and it is a big rebuilding project, and Conor O'Shea has got a long-term plan. This is the difference between France and Italy. There's a long-term plan with Italy, there's no plan for France. I think the French are ripe for the picking. I just do not see how this French team, with 6 or 7 players thrown out of the squad for ill discipline, are to get a unit that's together. They're a bunch of individuals that clearly don't get on with each other. And the coach, they've got no respect for the coach if they don't do that. So the French are there to be slaughtered. And I think the Italians can do it, and I think it will be not as close as in previous games between the two. And then finally, Ireland and Wales. I think this will be, again, a close game. I think all 3 games will be decided by less than 10 points. I really do. I think a converted try to 10 points is going to be the gap. Maximum end, or less. The Welsh, yes. Okay, they lost against England. Controversial with that no try decision that World Rugby have admitted that was a try. But that's not the reason why they lost the game. They can't blame it on one decision. You can sort of look at, they get on top in the second half, for the last 10 minutes. They get a penalty. They should have kicked for touch. They kick for goal. That is, I think, where they lost that game. Because they could have won that game. They thought they had enough time to get around the other end, and they get the ball back and they drop it. So, with the conditions that they are outside now, raining, damp, cold, that could have a bearing on all 3 games as well, depending on what the weather's like in the various venues. I think the Ireland-Wales game is going to be close. They always are. I think the Irish might have just that little bit more this time round. The Welsh will give it a good show though. I think Anscombe should be their 10 rather than Patchell, but that's open for debate between Welsh fans. As a neutral, they just look better with Anscombe at 10. It's just his style of play, possibly. But against the Irish, you want to have structure and stability, and not necessarily conservatism, but stable, sensible plays. Just be consistent. Just get your kicks to touch, get your passes to hand, and support the ball runner. So sensible basic skills, and then you can compete. But yeah, I'm going for an England win, an Italy win, and a very close Irish win, and I think all the winning margins will be less than 10 points. Now, normally I don't predict things, and I bet you all my predictions are now wrong, but with the way that the games have been played, there have been a lot of close games, and there's been a lot of blowouts, so it's either or. But I think all these games are going to be closer. I think out of the Six Nations, the French are the worst. So it's going to be interesting viewing this weekend. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I have got other Six Nations videos that I have put up on the channel. I have a rugby union playlist. If you are interested in any other videos, I've got multiple playlists on my channel. Please check them out. Feel free to do so, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.